Hello, my name is Seth Becton, and today I am going to be taking you for a ride. I would take you for a ride on a Lime bike or a scooter or a Lyft or something like that, but you know what? I think I'm gonna drive today. Unfortunately, it costs the exact same amount of money to ride a bike as far as it does to drive and park in downtown Denver. An interesting experience. I will be working with a media production company called The Lions Project, who is a nonprofit media production company that is in the process of creating content for the Denver Rescue Mission. And what we will be doing today is dropping in, interviewing folks, mainly the folks that are working there. So bless their souls and bless the people that do this work. Our job today is to share their story and to help spread the love that they give to everybody and to help them raise funds so that they can continue their good work and helping these folks that live in the streets. Now, I know we all have a problem with people living in the streets. You know what we have to do? We got to help them out the best that we can, and the Denver Rescue Mission provides home, food, and opportunities for them to get work, for these folks to get work, for careers, schooling, all sorts of stuff. So why not be part of a group of people that are trying to help the humanity of the planet become a better place? So journey along, let's see what we can do. Today we're filming on the new GoPro Black 11 Hero something. It's got a little bit of a beautiful facade to it. First time using it, to be honest. Haven't tested it, haven't used it. I'm just turning this sucker on.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands.
Okay, I don't see any signs, I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
All over the place. It looks like they just did a cleanup recently, which they call a sweep. But yeah, they left a bunch of stuff out here. Look at this. Now we are getting to the mission here, and I'll call Joey and see where we're at.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Hey, Joey. I am outside of the mission here.
Fantastic. I'll send someone down.
I am, yes.
Hey, I'm Linnea.
Linnea, I'm Seth.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Come
too.
on in this way. I was like, I'm sure I'll better first spot. Break room
Love it.
to interview a chef. A chef is our first interview.
Okay, awesome.
Found me.
Well, hello.
Seth.
How you
Morning.
doing?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. This is Tanya.
Hi.
Seth.
Hi,
Hi,
Tanya.
nice to meet you.
Tanya. Okay. They're dialed in. We're putting everything on a tripod, I'm assuming.
And so I just got to meet a lot of people. I got to interact with the guests. It was what hooked me to staying at the mission. That was the moment where I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Being fluttered, but
And this is great. Just keep it rolling. Pause, take a break, say what you need to say, and then pause, take a break, and say what you need to say.
I always
That works
forget
out.
you guys can cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like it doesn't have to be one clean.
Yep.
So, okay. Alright, help at the mission. Some days you see things that just break your heart. And like I was saying before, you really want to do more. But trusting the other team members at the DRM and relying on each other is the best thing we can do in this mission. As a team, one team, we have to remember that not one department alone is going to solve this problem. But as a team, we can help those in need.
All right. How many folks sleep in this room? It's quite a bit, huh?
Do you remember how many people are in here? Like in this room?
75?
Maybe 200.
There's a downstairs.
Oh, wow.
200 something is downstairs.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So maybe
Wow.
it's 1 something. Let's count.
I bet this is an experience, isn't it? Right?
It's the last resort.
To fill them up, do you usually have like, you know?
Oh, no, they're all full.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every night.
Full every night. That's a lot. And then you have multiple places throughout the city, I'm sure, huh?
This is our emergency.
My name is Linnea, and I am the content specialist on the marketing and communications team at the Mission.
Like a story that inspired you.
Oh gosh, there's so many. I mean, I've interviewed single moms. I've interviewed, one that does kind of stand out from like this year was a single mom who lost like her 6-year-old son in a house fire and that's how she lost her home, was a house fire. And yeah, just her whole world was ripped apart after that. And she came to us and, came through one of our programs, and it was really helpful to her to move into housing. And so it was just like one of those things that makes you realize that like people end up homeless for different reasons, like not just because they're doing drugs or anything like that. Like sometimes just house fires or, unfortunate circumstances can lead people to this situation. So yeah, it was kind of a crazy one, and really sad, but she has like exuded a lot of strength that you could tell, and she was very grateful for the Mission. So it was just really cool to hear about. But
I'm from the east coast of Australia.
Oh, nice. My brother's in Cairns.
In Cairns?
Yeah.
all right, and my first question is, just how long have you been at the Mission?
Yeah, so I was hired in August of 2019, and I was here till January of 2021, and I took a year vacation, and then I came back. So I've been here since January this time around.
What kind of brought you back?
What brought me back? What brought me back is because I believe in the Mission, and I believe in what we do here. So, yeah.
Awesome.
But their physical and spiritual points of need, where it is drastic and they don't have any other options, and they come to us as a last resort. And so when you think of it within that context, it's challenging because we are limited in the amount of resources that we give.
Right. Wow, that was a good one.
Kind of knew the context of it, but we might use it for other things too eventually. But
Totally good with me.
okay, cool,
Cool. I think everything's good to go at our end. We'll push record and
awesome.
we'll get things rough and running.
We're rolling.
All right, so yeah, first I'll have you say your name and title again.
Okay. Hi, I'm Travis Parker. I work at the Denver Rescue Mission. I'm in charge of the custodial operations downtown, a building better known as Jesus Saves. And my boss she didn't give me directions. She didn't tell me where to go. She gave me a ride herself. And that's when I started kind of thinking this place might be a little bit different than most organizations that I've ever worked at before. So the first day was a lot about learning about the machines, the processes, and a lot about what the Denver Rescue Mission does. There's so many moving parts that go into taking care of each of our guests. Like, you can't fathom that until you're a part of it. Until you're a part of one of those cogs in the machine, you really don't know all that goes into having to take care of our guests. So it was a little bit like, wow, this is a lot in a good way. This is a lot. I've never seen any type of program or resource or location like this ever before in my life.
Okay, we'll just.
And that's been a big thing too. But the major thing that I will always feel is that if Jesus was here on this earth right now, I believe he would be in places like this with our guests. Just remember that everybody deserves the same amount of respect and grace. Everybody, whether it's staff or a guest that has had several problems, or whatever the case may be, everybody deserves that same amount of grace. I take extreme pride in providing an environment that's welcoming to everybody. Well, thank you.
Anything else you want to add?
And then what happens then?
I haven't decided. I'm saying stay with the Mission.
I'll tell a good story.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Joey.
Thanks, Seth.
Likewise.
Have a
Well,
great day.
Give me a shout when you're need help again and whatnot.
Okay,
and
yeah, we'll do it.
line them up, we'll knock them out.
Cool, man. Awesome.
Hey,
Enjoy your day.
you too.
Which way to turn? Sorry.
All good. Yeah, it makes me really grateful for what I can contribute to society and the opportunity to be able to work in my chosen field, which is media production. You know, being around folks that are less privileged and have been through a lot of hardship is, you know, humbling. And it also makes you feel bad for, you know, people that are going through hardship. You know, what I really saw today that was really inspirational was the staff at Denver Rescue Mission. The staff there is unbelievably incredible. They are so positive, filled with light, joy. You know, they go through a lot of hardships, and wow, are they incredible light workers. Like those, every single person that we interviewed and spoke to and met had such a beautiful glow and blessing and presence. You can tell their job is not easy. It's very hard, actually. And the amount of care that they give everybody and the amount of love that they share is unbelievably impactful, powerful, and beautiful. Like, you know, clap it up for all the folks working at Denver Mission. It is a private nonprofit. Donate some money if you can. You know, they're doing the Lord's work, and they're helping everybody out, and they're doing what they can to better society for you, for me, for our city, and for everyone out there. So, you know, clap it up for the people that are doing the hard jobs and making people smile and changing lives and getting rid of addiction, providing homes and security for people. And wow, the light that everyone had in that building that worked there was amazing. So I'm super grateful to know that the people that work at the Denver Mission are awesome. Fully and completely and totally awesome. So good job. You guys are amazing. Stay true, love loud, be happy, and smile big, because within happiness that you spread, when you spread happiness, the world eats it up, and we live it up, and we keep on clapping and eating bread.